Hello everybody, welcome to video 2 in the Bushwhacking with Craigers series. I'm out on a little hike, spur of the moment hike on Coniston, down the end of Smelter Road. Not really sure where this lake, this Alice Lake place is, but apparently it's a decent little trail, so I'm going to go and check it out and see what's what. So I've been thinking a little bit about the channel and what direction I want to go, and basically, so I'm having fun documenting my little spur-of-the-moment traveling trips and hikes and little outdoor adventures. See a little bit of the trail system that I'm going on. It's pretty rugged, hard-packed, fairly decent. Looks like it's an old quad trail or so. It's a lot of private property signs around, so I don't want to stray too far off the path. But the one that I'm on seems to be a decent, well-packed trail, well-traveled. It's gorgeous weather outside. It's a little overcast, but it should be fairly conducive to hiking today. So according to my GPS here, the program I'm using is called Gaia GPS. It's Android. I believe it's also available for Apple. Not putting a plug in it, but check it out. It's really decent. The free ones gives you a lot of good features, but I have the paid one, gives you a lot more. So by all means, check it out. When I go hiking, my pack usually, I've got a little bug out bag that I put together. Has basic survival items. If you do a lot of survival research, you know about the 5 C's of survival. If you don't look them up, I'll put a link in the description as well too. There's a lot of really good YouTubers out there that they're survival instructors, and I'll put a link in the description box to their websites as well. But my pack often has, you know, like rope. I always carry a knife with me. That's a pocket knife, or a fixed blade. I have my combustion device, always bring water, and a water filter of some kind. I've got a cover, some kind of plastic or, you know, emergency tarp, that kind of thing, rope, a compass, you know, basic survival items. Again, I'll put a link in the description box. But today was a little spur-of-the-moment trip, so I didn't bring my bag. I've got a basic kit with me today at least. I'm not going to be out for that long, so shouldn't be too bad. Tent caterpillars. Yes, the season's back. Talk about ET phone home. Check out the vastness of that landscape. You can see far over in the distance. That's Copper Cliff to the west. Our good old Sudbury smokestack. According to what I've read, there were roasting beds out here towards the early part of the century for when they were doing mining and exploration. They would do all the big piles of wood would get laid out. They'd light that on fire and then use that as roasting beds to smelt the ore coming out of the ground. So it really devastated the landscape. But over the years, they've done a lot of work reforesting the areas. You can see a little bit of that coming around. You can see the back part of the Coniston smelter. The twin stacks, as they're commonly called. It's long since closed. And a slag pile towards the back end. That's new, actually. That's I'm not sure if that's a new mine going up there, but I'll have to look into that. As I was walking down the trail, noticed something a little odd in the distance. There's a car parked way the heck out here. Not sure what year it is. I'm not that great with vehicles. But I saw a bumper a little bit further up. And yeah, sure enough, it's very, very stripped. It looks like a lot of people have stripped it out over the years. I don't even know if there'd be a VIN number handy or somewhere. Probably, but rusted out. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. You can see people have been using it for, looks like target practice, BBs, or I'm going to assume BBs. I like to think it's just BBs. There's the condition on the inside. Can't really tell too much other stuff about it. I'm sure we could find a VIN number somewhere. Alright, I'm about to open the trunk. If I find a body in here, I'm out of here. Nope, just an engine, thank God. Or I guess you could say the body of an engine. Ha ha ha. We're now heading into the valley towards Alice Lake. Alice Lake is off to my left, but you can see the trail slopes down. And we're in a fairly deep valley, so I don't know if there's cell reception. Way over there in the distance, there's a train tracks in the distance. So I finally made it to Alice Lake, at least the bottom tip of it. Looks like it's not that big of a lake, but difficult to get to in some spots. I'm hoping there's a rock face or a trail or something I can get right down there. But it extends down towards the point around the bend. And then if you can see through the trees, there's a little bit more. I'll show you a better view of it in a few minutes. It's a cute little lake nestled in behind the slag beds in Coniston. Certainly quiet, peaceful. Apart from me talking, all you can hear is the sound of birds chirping and flies buzzing. Frogs jumping. I can well imagine what it's going to be like at night. I found me a nice little surprise coming down the trail. Somebody had left the paddle boat out here. Now, I'm enjoying myself out here. It's a nice little getaway. I'm going to take a few more minutes. I don't have too much time today. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring, perhaps over in this area here to check out the point if I have time. And then I'll turn around and head back. Next video is going to be a little bit longer, I hope. And you can see the construction of my shack, my shanty, whatever you want to call it, a little bushcraft cabin. And perhaps make it a little a temporary structure that I can come back to. It is on the snowmobile trail, so I'm going to have to tuck it away into one of the little hills here somewhere. Make it somewhat hidden, but somewhat accessible if anybody else needs to use it as well, or they want to use it, whatever. Just because it's I put it out doesn't mean nobody else can use it. I've done a little bit of exploring in the area, found a couple of decent spots that I can set up a shelter. So that'll be on next video. If you like everything that you've seen here, you want to check out more, click the like button at the bottom of the screen, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. It will tell you when my new videos are dropping. I don't have a set schedule yet. It's pretty much when I feel like coming out and exploring, so be patient. It's coming. Catch you next time.